Did you ever want to know how you can create a carousel on Instagram? It's easier than you think. For those of you that watched the previous episode of how to create content in bulk using ChatGPT and Canva, this is part two. I'm going to actually show you how you can add your content directly to Instagram. Now, I have my own concepts. I am sure you could watch anybody else's video, but here's what I've learned. Can you post directly from Canva? Yes. However, sharing natively to the platform can help with the algorithm for you. So, just to kind of give you a refresher, what did we do when we started this? We created 6 social media posts in ChatGPT. So there was our original table. And then since then, I have actually asked ChatGPT to give me a description for all 6 posts. Today, we're going to post number 2. We're going to share the post that we created for Instagram. This is the bulk create that we built in the previous video. If you missed the video, go to this video so you can catch up and you can see how we built this. So here's what we're going to do first is I am going to open up Canva on my mobile device, and then we will also open up Instagram and ChatGPT. All right, so I have Canva already open on my mobile device. For those of you that have never done this, once you open Canva on your mobile device, you would simply go to your content. So here's the content. Then now, in this case, I have 48 images. I don't want all 48. I want the second batch. So that would be like 9 through 16. Can you download all of them? Yes. Have fun with that. What I do first is I simply click this arrow in the top right-hand corner, and then we select download. When you choose download, I'm going to tell you what I've been experiencing. When I choose this drop-down menu at the bottom, I will turn off all of the pages and then I will select the ones that I want. When I download these, I will get a random order. So when I click done and download, now, if you're watching this and you have a better way, let me know. So I'll wait till this actually downloads and then I'm going to click save images again because for some reason it's guaranteed to be in the correct order, 1 through 8. In this case, 9 through 16. So once we get that pop up, I'm going to click download again, and then they will all be in the correct order. So I would have them twice on my device. So do you see where it says save images? Once I click save, all of the images are going to be in the correct order. Let me show you what happens. Now, if somebody's got a better solution, you let me know. So I'll show you because I already downloaded these. So we're going to do five signs it's time to buy a home. They're not in order, but the second batch is. So I have no clue why that happened. So I'm going to get rid of these. You don't have to do this, but it'll just make it easier for me when I post. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Instagram. Here's Instagram. So we're on my company profile. So at the bottom of the screen, when we click this plus sign, if you're taking notes, log into Instagram after you've downloaded from Canva. Click the plus sign. Once you've clicked the plus sign, take your time, and you must know that Instagram changed their content dimensions, so it is no longer a square. So we're going to choose post, and once we select post, you're going to pick the image, the first image. You're going to tap it. Then, before you move forward, you're going to click these little squares in the bottom right-hand corner of your first image. Then you're going to tap the rest of them in order. And I'm going to tell you when I choose next, top right-hand corner, when I come up here and I choose next, I'm going to make sure they're in the correct order. So there's 5 signs it's time to buy. There's number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're like, okay, got it, Carrie. It worked. Now that I'm sure that this works, I'm going to choose next, bottom right. I'm not going to add audio right now. Just click continue. And now that we have all of our images, now we need to share our description. That is why I added a description in my original chat in ChatGPT. Okay, so let's hop over to ChatGPT. And let's look at my real estate Instagram carousel descriptions. So remember, I recreated the description so I could easily copy, cut, and paste. So this one is post number 2, 5 signs it's time to buy. So simply copy it. So I'll hold my finger down. We'll grab everything down to the hashtags. Don't copy post number 2. We'll click copy. And then when we go back over to Instagram, where it says add caption, we're going to click once and then tap again, and then you'll have the ability to paste. And it is that simple. Once you're done, you have options. You can tag people. And when you click tag, so for example, this is my company page, I can also click invite a collaborator. I'm a real estate agent. And if I click invite collaborator, I can add myself and then click done. And now at the bottom, once I click share, I will have the ability to also review it and add it to my Carrie the Realtor page. Okay, so I've already shared this. I've already posted it. Let's go see what it looks like. So we'll go back and we're going to discard this. And then bottom right, when you click on your profile, this is exactly what happened. So when we shared the post, now you can see that it's actually a carousel, and then you simply swipe. And so now this is the post. Now here is an extra tip. Once you've made this post, take a second, and once you click share, you also have the ability to add it to your stories, and then you can tag the cities you work in. You can, I'm in the Chicagoland market, although the suburbs, I can do the Chicago metro area. So that's an option. All right, so let's do it again. So remember, what did we do first? We went over to Canva and we clicked on our bulk create. Then we clicked download, top right. We clicked download, and then instead of all 48, I deselected them. And in this case, what do? We had 1 through 8, and then we had 9 through 16, and then this one would be 17 through 24, 8. Once you click done and you choose download, then you would download all of the pages to your mobile device. Now remember, make sure they are in order. And then once you've downloaded the images, you go back to Instagram, click the plus sign down at the bottom. Then make sure you pick the first page. So in this case, it would be here. First time buyer, here's what you need to know. Next step, don't forget this. Step 1, click the plus sign. Step 2, for a carousel, choose the first image. Step 3, to the right of drafts, or right in the bottom right-hand corner of your image, click these squares so you can add multiple images, and then select them in order. And you should know the last page should be, in my case, let's chat. And then once you choose next, and then next again, bottom right, I'm not going to add audio. I'll go back to ChatGPT and grab the second or the third description. Copy, add caption, click twice, paste. And if you click the space bar, you get rid of the hashtag recommendations, and then you have options. So you can tag people to collaborate. You can add a location. I do recommend adding a location. And then under more options, you can actually schedule the post. Once you click share, it'll be on your page. So what does it look like? Bottom right. So now you can see all of the graphic, all of the posts, all the carousels. You can see, you can simply just swipe. So I'm going to say take advantage of creating the carousel, at least 2 images. What we have learned from Instagram is if you have 2 images, what Instagram will do is push the second image in the event someone is not seeing your post. So take advantage of the carousel. If you have questions, feel free to type them in the feed. I am Carrie Little, the designated managing broker of Caremark Realty Group in Illinois and Florida. Make sure you take a second and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you follow me over on Instagram and TikTok